Okay, Merry Christmas once more. Star Rail. Do a little more stuff here. Yep. Forgot to do stuff again. Divergent Universe updated again. I really like Firefly. And I really like the, the Stellaron Hunters. And the Dahlia is exactly the type of crazy I like. So I think I'm obligated to roll for her at least a little bit. I'll at least put in a tenner here. Like the event 10. Did it? No. March for some Undying Starlight. March is long since maxed out on this account. Say that like I have other accounts. I don't. You look at Resource Redemption, Embers Exchange. Have I already done it? I've done that. Gift of Stardust? The hell is this? Oh yeah, I have this too. I don't need any of these characters. God, what a disappointing outfit. You know what? I'll buy just enough to do one more 10. But that's gonna be it. I'm not gonna overdo the Dahlia, because I do need Sunday at some point. The Dahlia will only do to make Firefly better. Sunday will do to make literally everything better. I will wait for a rerun on the Dahlia while I save up for Sunday later this update. Hello, Luca. I do love Firefly, but Super Break teams are very, very update dependent. I like the Dahlia. I think she's crazy in exactly my favorite way, but I'm just gonna have to wait for the sake of this account. Like, I do not have the resources to guarantee getting her. Firefly Unity of Flame.
What's that? Firefly. Let's go and check it out. From the traces nearby, it was Death's doing. But did they really die?
Good question.
No, your conjecture is right. It's just that these birds weren't welcome in another dreamscape. You've seen them before? Yes, but that's what makes this so intriguing. The outcome of the battle was the complete opposite of what I expected.
You thought the bird would win?
That reminds me. There's something important I still haven't asked you yet. Would you like to die together with me? Today? Not really.
Like, a little busy right now, no?
I just love catching you off guard like that. It's adorable. Then, take a few steps back. I have a few conjectures. There might be some risk. If anything happens, don't worry about me. What are you... Just as I thought. So, what happened? These ravens are the incarnation of the Dream Master Gopher Wood, that omnipotent being in the sweet dream. In front of him, even death has no strength to resist.
Damn.
The power I just released should have been enough for him to notice and deliver a fatal blow. Yet here we are, completely unharmed.
You know, you're quite similar to Blade sometimes. I mean, when you're staring death in the face.
Really? She seems excited that someone would try. Blade seems excited they might succeed.
It's not relief I feel. I'm savoring a once-in-a-lifetime thrill.
Natalia knows it won't work, but is enjoying the experience. Blade really, really wants it to work.
If only it was just once for me too. But was it really him? If I remember correctly, the Dream Master's body was burned to ashes in a riot long ago.
Oh, sucks to be the Dream Master
He can
then.
now only sustain his life within the sweet dream.
Not only that, over the long passage of time, he has merged himself with every inch of Penacony's land. The title Dream Master doesn't mean he merely controls the dreamscape. Rather, it means he has already turned the dreamscape itself into his second body. In extreme cases, he could probably burn all of Penacony to the ground, though hopefully he wouldn't have the heart to do it.
Well, we know he won't.
We better act fast.
Easy now. We're safe for the time being.
I'm sure he gives Sunday all his
It's not
power
that
so
he
Sunday
doesn't
can
want to
inherit
act
the order.
against us, but rather that he can't. At least not yet. Lately, Gopher Wood has been claiming to be ill, never appearing in the 12 hours. Yet just recently, he buried his darkest crime deep within the dreamscape.
So, you're saying that burying this crime took a heavy toll on him, leaving a flaw in his supposed omniscience and omnipotence? That does sound plausible. Could it have something to do with the Watchmaker's legacy?
Theoretically.
I don't think so. After all, that secret was branded as the darkest. And perhaps the legacy is not one alone. Only by seeing it for ourselves can we know. A mistake anyone could make. Setting up layer upon layer of security around a secret only ends up exposing its flaws.
Like, they were guarding a secret passage. Not really keeping it a secret if you keep a bunch of armed guards standing around it.
Why don't we give it a shot and build up some experience dealing with memes?
There won't be any new experiences. I'll activate Firefly Type 4 and end this quickly.
What a pity. I would have much preferred to see you in a pinch, so you'd have to rely on me all the more.
I'm good.
You can do it! Trust me.
Mega Man!
Let's rock! Mimi! Mimi! I don't have time for this. Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void. Expand your thinking. Watch it crumble.
Ready to lose your... You can fight it, or rock with it!
And then... Yay! Membook!
This song's
The
for
dice
you.
have been bust. Or
Or...
maybe I'll take it all.
Ah, take it all! Watch your head!
Hopeless as ever. Open sesame. Curiosity. Endless riddles. Nothing but a void.
Yeah, it'll over.
When
Yay!
it comes to this, you're the expert. Yet I've always imagined that calling upon that power would make you profoundly melancholic.
I'm not now. And never will be.
Firefly's chipper, if nothing else.
Is this it? An entrance?
It only looks like an entrance. That crack doesn't lead anywhere. It's a lock of memories. And the key is a light cone carrying specific memories. Clearly, Gopher Wood had help from a memo keeper. And since that light cone isn't in our hands, I fear we'll be returning empty-handed.
Dang.
Is there really no other way?
We could try our luck. Perhaps the memo keeper helping Gopher Wood shares the
Which
same
memo
habits
keeper would
as
it be?
me.
Is it Black Swan?
I'll take a look, but don't get your hopes up.
I find that hard to imagine,
Pretty
but
Garrett.
not impossible.
Looks like we're in luck. We found one of their contingencies. Do you have memories like that? A moment in time you never want to forget. One that you find yourself reliving over and over again.
Of course. More than just one.
What a shame.
What?
Huh?
Don't take it to heart. I'm just imitating those annoying
No.
memo
Wait.
keepers.
That's what one of those
In their
annoying
view,
assholes would
The
say.
more memory is recalled, the more likely it is to become distorted beyond recognition. Each time you recall a memory, you risk distorting its true face. That's how they justify the necessity of light cones. How tragic. They never understood the truth. The more eternal a thing, the more it stirs the desire
Stop
to destroy
bumping up
it.
my chair. I know you want to be pet. I'll pet you.
But they weren't
I love
wrong
you,
about
kitty,
the present
but
situation.
hush.
Even if Gopher Wood were to come in person, he'd need to bring a specific light cone. His own memories can no longer be trusted. That's exactly why we have a contingency plan right in front of us.
But I haven't seen anything since just now.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, right. I didn't actually show you yet.
Inside here, there must be some kind of gentle trigger that would help him recover his memories before they are subjected to distortion.
But for us, that's probably meaningless. Whatever triggers his memories would just seem bizarre and random to us.
Yeah.
Still, let's go take a look inside. We might pick up some clues at least.
That's right. Go ahead. Every action brings joy.
More of them? I don't know that every single action
And a
brings joy.
price to pay.
What was that second part, Dahlia?
Paradise shall fall into this world of sorrow. And once dawn breaks, it will shatter in the light of day. How could anything golden
Abide in glory forever. Oh.
This be?
Huh? A firefly type.
AR 214. Is that really you?
Of course it's not. You're in a memory dream.
You don't have to force yourself. I can take care of it.
No. It's okay.
Was it her that you saw when infiltrating Penacony?
Yes, I saw her fighting off the swarm. But it was just Memoria, and it vanished quickly. Silverwolf mentioned that Penacony had also faced a swarm invasion before. I kept telling myself that she was just passing by and lending a helping hand. And after everything was over, she had already left, safe and sound.
So this time, do you still want to know the answer?
Would it be any different? I really want you to tell me that this is not real. It's just Memoria.
The alternative wouldn't make a lot of sense.
But thinking about it calmly, nothing can change it. A memory is ultimately something that's already happened.
Weird timing on that line. Nothing can change it. A memory. Is she? It was like that was the note was a comma.
You're more composed.
They gave her
than
that
I
line weird,
expected.
or she had to read it fast because of the timing of it.
I wish I wasn't like this. She and we could be called friends. I wish I could just break down and cry for her, like any normal person would, to mourn her loss. But what surfaced in my mind was that one sentence. This is our predestined fate, and one day, I too shall meet the same end.
Entropy
One
loss
day.
syndrome.
Not today. Though it's already too late, there are still other things I can do for her.
Maybe you should calm down first. Unfortunately, this isn't Memoria, but a real Glamoth Knight.
Fucking how?
Clearly, Penacony was her final destination.
I'm surprised she made it to Penacony at all.
Oh, the Glamoth regulations. She broke those prohibitions?
No one said that, but sure.
Worse than that. She was the first and only deserter of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry. The Empire hadn't fallen yet, but she didn't want to accept a fate of dying in battle. So she left
Huh.
on her own. She said she wanted to choose how she would die. We had a brief farewell, but I didn't stop her. I couldn't. Leaving the Glamoth Empire itself would quickly drain her life away.
I can see that if entropy loss syndrome and they're the only ones with the treatment.
If we can't change the outcome, why should I stop her from making her own choice?
Quickly drain her life away. Oh, entropy loss syndrome.
Yes, just like me. Leaving the cockpit without permission is strictly prohibited. Surviving knights must actively return to formation. These aren't just military regulations, they're the terms of our survival. When not piloting the Firefly Type 4,
Yeah. Spell fire
I
with a
must
Y.
stay in the cryo sleep
Interesting.
pod. Otherwise, my entropy loss syndrome will only get worse.
So, have you figured out the reason yet?
When he and Kafka found me, I had just finished my
Oh.
duties as a Glamoth Knight.
Kafka and the Trailblazer found her first.
My final battle as a Glamoth Knight.
I'm still really hoping one of the Trailblazers' paths is going to be reawakening the path they followed when they were a Stellaron hunter. Because it doesn't make sense for them to have been using any of the fighting styles they have now, because they got the bat on the space station. They got the lance. Like, all those items are stuff they've gotten on the journey. It would have to be a different weapon if they were using a weapon.
The Empire fell, and all restrictions vanished. For the first time, green flames ignited upon my body. And for the first time, I touched the true path power that the Glamoth Knights wield.
Destruction, I would presume. Makes sense, if you need to get rid of something, destruction's gotta be the best path for it. Followed by the hunt.
That's when I realized entropy loss syndrome is a death called living.
Oh. My mistake, their path is the propagation.
The propagation? That's the true source of the Glamoth Iron Cavalry's power?
How does that work?
Yes, I've seen it happen. When the Swarm King dies, the Swarm completely loses its vitality and falls into silence. Just like Glamoth's Iron Cavalry, they weren't given a sense of self. The moment they stray from the hive, they're already dead. The same goes for entropy loss syndrome.
Use the propagation to fight the propagation.
Could you help me take her away? I don't want to leave her here alone. After all this is over, I want to give her a proper burial, just like any normal person.
I'm happy to help. She wanted to escape her fate, but in the end, she died fighting against the Swarm in Penacony. The detestable thing about destiny is that it brooks no defiance. Do you know her name?
When we parted, she had no name, just like me. But I hope, by the time she leaves this world, she will have found both a name and a purpose for her life.
So, does Firefly having chosen a name for herself and having some level of purpose in connection with others, is that helping with her entropy loss syndrome?
Why did Gopher Wood leave her here? No matter how much I think about it, everything he's scheming couldn't possibly be connected to the propagation.
Yeah, that just doesn't add up. Propagation would be... Well, I feel like that wouldn't fit with the Order and the Harmony. The Harmony consumed the Order to fight the propagation. There's no part of that where he'd want that.
How deeply is your past intertwined with this place?
It's not clear yet. But obviously she had multiple fatal wounds on her body. She didn't die from entropy loss. Before we left, Kafka told me, in her view, dreams are inherently a convergence of the past. It's the same for everyone, no matter how much you want to avoid it. No matter what you're seeking, you can't avoid it. Perhaps she was right. However, the Dream Master's weakness has also given us an opportunity.
Good. Now then... Oh? Good news. It seems like we've got a few intruders in this dreamscape. Looks like Silver Wolf can still pick up signals from here after all.
That was fast.
Must be that Memo Keeper's guidance. Either she's lost her sense of restraint or got something nasty up her sleeve.
Are all Memo Keepers like this? Are they all weirdly sexual?
Let's go check it out.
Like... Even Evernight's kinda like that. Just knowing things about memory just makes you really sultry.
You aren't hiding anything, are you?
Great. He's okay too.
Aww.
Hold on. There's a troublesome stranger here.
Yeah, there is an entire Emanator.
She looks familiar. She's...
Oh? You don't know? Setting allegiances aside, she's much more dangerous than the Dream Master. When facing an Emanator who walks in the Nihility, we must always tread carefully, no matter when or where.
an emanator of the Nihility. Was she ever mentioned in the script?
No. If it weren't for my father's death, I wouldn't have known about this either.
What? Your father?
Your arrival is timely. This dreamscape is fraught with danger. Since our destination is the same, how about we join forces? I can protect you from harm, but in the memory zone, I'll need assistance from the Memo Keeper as well. And if we run into the family, it wouldn't hurt to have one more person to explain the situation.
Absolutely not. We need to keep her away from him.
Shh, be careful. What's wrong? Right now, they're journeying together.
What is this about, Firefly?
A lot of trouble. I can sense it. Death has cast its shadow once again. It's close. And unless things change, they'll cross its path before long. That Mr. Stellaron is clearly unfamiliar with Memoria. And that arrogant swan, always
Oya does
mindful
not
of
like
appearances,
Black Swan.
is unwilling to show all her cards. Only with Acheron present can they cross beyond death.
Then all the more reason I should find them right now and tell them the truth. There's no need for another conflict with death.
But Black Swan is still here, with unknown intentions. If she chooses to twist the truth, you won't be able to convince the others. Here, a Memo Keeper's word carries more weight.
I don't know. I feel like the Trailblazer would side with Firefly. But actually, that depends on your Trailblazer. You have the option to never trust Firefly at all.
No need to rush things.
Very few people
There's still
made that
time to
decision,
reveal
to
the
my
truth
knowledge.
Later.
Absolutely not. Have you forgotten? As a Stellaron hunter, I have a 0-point mission. One that must be completed at any cost. If there's even the slightest chance that Acheron might draw her blade, I cannot let him be there.
Oh, I thought you wouldn't care. Haven't you had enough of sacrificing yourself for duty?
Trailblazer can't be there if Acheron draws her blade? What happened with Aventurine? Was that bad?
My dream was destined to shatter from the start. But for them, it's still not time to wake up. Can I ask you for one more thing? There might be a way to have the best of both worlds, but I need to find death before them.
Maybe it's only in this Memoria that that's a problem?
That's not hard. It's still lingering in this domain, but a win-win solution?
I think I know what her plan is on account of I know what ends up happening here.
I don't know for sure, but it's worth a shot. Maybe it's not always hostile. And even if it is, once I activate Firefly Type 4, I can quickly subdue it. But if we're dealing with the worst case scenario, Elio once said that I would face death 3 times in Penacony, and for this first death,
Right.
I want to decide how it comes.
I just hope that reunion a moment ago didn't rattle you.
It probably did.
Go on ahead. I've burned a hole through the Memoria that'll take you straight to the meme. Better hurry, though. It might not stick around in one place for long.
Got it. Thank you. There's no sign of anything. Could it have already left?
This is when this part happens. Traumatizing at the time. But there were already theories even then that Firefly was Sam.
Nothing strange here either. Wait, it's right here. I need to end this quickly.
Watch out! A dangerous presence lurks nearby.
Already? There's no time. Then I'll... It's fine, it's fine. At least I get to choose how to die. That alone is great. Besides, this is just a dream. So it won't hurt that much. This is just my first death. I still have plenty of time to fulfill the promise we made together.
Oh, this part. Oh. Oh.
Sorry.
And then Hoyo spoiled it by showing her banner early. They ruined this for themselves, this reveal. That Firefly was Sam and she was fine.
Some of what comes next. She hoped to reveal the truth of the dreamscape to you through her own death. At the moment she was impaled, even the emanator of the nihility would falter, blade wavering in hesitation. That was her way of securing the best of both worlds.
Best is a strong descriptor.
Unfortunately, fate still played a cruel trick on her. The Memoria transformed so quickly that she didn't even have a chance to explain. After that, she arrived at Dreamflux Reef, land of the exiles, the true Penacony. The family went to great lengths to conceal its existence, using death as their justification. However, at that time, she still couldn't venture deeper with peace of mind. Unable to reveal the truth, the situation that had worried her before continued to persist. She was burning with anxiety to return and get you away from the battlefield. Fortunately, a kind and caring lady was still watching over her.
Right.
I reached
Kind
out
and
to
caring.
help once again. Her worst fears didn't materialize. Death retreated on its own, allowing you all to escape unscathed.
To be fair, Black Swan did say when we were, like, retracing Firefly's steps that there was someone with her that Swan couldn't see, and we never did find out who that was. I suppose it being Dahlia is a fine reveal.
After that,
Not a retcon by
guided
itself.
Black Swan, you tried to uncover the truth behind Firefly's death. However,
Just the way it was
as you
set up,
must
it was
know,
meant to make you think at
be
the time it
losing
was
contact
Sam
with
she
her
had encountered.
companions, or the embarrassment of being unable to activate her mech. Those Memoria illusions were clearly left behind when she infiltrated Penacony from the memory zone. But that hardly matters. Because of Black Swan's blunder, Firefly gained the precious time she needed. When she appeared before you again, she was already using a different identity. That encounter stirred the whirlpool of destiny, causing many paths to converge.
Lots of them.
And after you left,
Do you still dream, Hunter, of those slain by your hand?
Ooh.
I still see them in my dreams. Hold it. Your time hasn't come yet.
My time.
I've seen many clever disguises that can conceal appearances, but they can never cover up who a person really is. And you're no different. You had no desire to kill the Trailblazer. You only did what you did to drive me and the Memo Keeper away, but why? Did Destiny's slave make you do it?
Make is a strong word.
You know, Elio.
I thought this is just the kind of thing that'd get written into your script.
My script has always been brief. Other than that, anything beyond that is unnecessary. Now it's my turn to ask. Who exactly are you?
Why ask when you already know the answer? I tend to forget things. Which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions.
I do remember
Capture
this
what
part.
normally wouldn't.
I do. I don't think the Trailblazer saw this. But we, the audience, did.
I know who is inside that cold armor. Therefore, I can sense it. You know who I am. You know this blade, and the meaning that lies behind it. How about it? Ready to take off that armor and sit down for a talk?
It's not yet time. You shouldn't know so much. Lost self-annihilator.
Like I said, my memory isn't great, so you needn't worry. What's next then? The Trailblazer's been taken by Black Swan. Will you go look for him?
No need for that. No harm in telling you. On Penacony, Elio only gave me one instruction. Allow the Astral Express to pursue the Grand Legacy. The Astral Express is not your enemy. If your goal is the Watchmaker's legacy, then go look into the family. Not only are they covering up the existence of death, but they're burying the past
that's what they meant.
and the truth about the dreamscape.
What she meant by if there's any chance the Emanator will draw their blade. They meant if there's any chance the Emanator draws their blade against the Trailblazer. Like, there's no way that the Trailblazer wins that kind of exchange. He's crazy strong.
Already on it. Before we part ways, let me give you a piece of advice. No matter which path you and I walk, death is the inevitable finale.
That's how everything works.
Even if we say farewell in the mortal realm, we shall have one final reunion when Terminus ascends to godhood once more.
Terminus ascends to godhood?
And the same holds true on Penacony.
I've already been to the Dreamflux Reef. It's not a secret that's hard to uncover.
Well, I'm afraid you have yet to realize just how awake you truly are. It is precisely because life dares to slumber that they can awaken.
Ascends to godhood once more. Even if she's an emanator, she shouldn't.
A distant past resurfaced.
After today, Japella's name will disappear from cosmic history, and the Everflame Mansion will take its place. In the not-too-distant future, you'll receive an invitation. That's your next stop.
Land of the Dreams, Penacony.
I hope you find whatever you seek there. Be it answers or salvation.
Thanks. I hope. Huh? A phone call? At a time like this?
You can turn him down. You know what I mean.
But
What?
Elio said I'm the perfect candidate.
Oh, that.
Candidate. So Elio finally came to a conclusion.
Yes, he said he saw the fourth fate clearly. And there won't be any more surprises. He also chose me as the last survivor. Just like him.
Which path is it?
The Nihility.
Okay.
After it engulfs everything, I must be the last survivor.
The Nihility finality.
Giving my all to turn
I guess the
tide.
finalities are the ways the story can be fucked over. Like, the ways you can not win. I suppose the first finality would have to be... What is the word? First finality is on the space station. Which... that would be... the erudition, that's the word I'm looking for. Damn it. Second finality... it's not really a way on Yurillo or the LaFu to, like, force end the story, to my knowledge. Penacony, the lose condition is, well, they lose to the dream and don't wake up, because that has an alt ending. Though it's one that's required to happen and you break out of. That'd be the fourth one, but I guess just, I don't know. Maybe I'm looking too deep into that.
However, it's a bit different from the other three. Before that, I have other matters that need my attention. If possible, I must prevent him from being tainted by the power of Nihility. Even the slightest trace of it. After all, everything he carries is not only heavier, but also more precious.
My current running theory is that the Trailblazer was Nihility Path before everything, and that's why they had to erase their memories, to get them off that path, and this kind of feeds into that.
If possible is a bit vague.
I suppose, if it comes to that, even if I have to die for it, I cannot run away.
In the future that Elio foresaw, we never had an ending. But I still have a chance to wrestle back from fate the right to have a beginning.
Not long after, at the Reverie Hotel.
Your guest room in reality is surprisingly modest.
Fuck you.
An aesthetic you share, Miss Acheron.
Oh, her.
It's
Surprisingly
a cinch.
modest?
This music box. The invitation received by the Annihilation Gang. There are latent memories that linger on it yet.
You can do that? Actually,
You
no,
see,
you can do
memories of
basically
you
whatever the
are
fuck
not
you want
yours
when it comes to
alone.
memory stuff.
They travel in other people, other things. I know much, and I can predict even more. With some help, the dead can be made to speak. The Annihilation Gang, that band of desperados who all disappeared after meeting you. What exactly happened to them? Well, let me reveal all.
How am I seeing this part?
Gradation 12. Dreamscape 12.
Oh, wait.
Father.
Dahlia said the death of my father, and she's Annihilation Gang, so... Right, forgot that part.
Dubra. Wherever they go, shall be met by annihilation.
There it is. It's hazy, but it's Ifrit's voice. The other one is probably his progeny. This is the residual memory from when the invitation was first delivered. They were abruptly interrupted. Then, what happened next is...
Is?
They sought refuge in the land of sleep, merely wishing for undisturbed rest, away from the storms. Children of the flame, this marks your rite of passage.
She won't be necessary.
Are you my weirdest friend? That's a good question. At the moment, probably.
When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
What are these weird skips during it? Because, like, without these... The sentence still makes sense. Shush. When have those on the path of destruction feared death?
The Everflame Mansion
It's cutting out
has
words
set
that
out on a journey. Those poor
either
people,
are unnecessary
they have no idea
or
what lies in wait ahead
it's
of
not
them.
actually cutting anything out.
Memory recovery is going well, but slowly. She'll be here soon, and time is short. There's nobody else here, so there's no need to be delicate. In fact, I think I'd better go all out. What happened? The memory after that is blank. How is that possible? This music box fell into Acheron's hands, and she brought it to Penacony.
Right.
That's a fact, and that's how it should have gone. But along the way... It's like it's been erased.
Well, Acheron
Who's done this?
frequently doesn't have her own memories, so I imagine that's related.
Who are you?
Alternatively, someone might have hitched a ride with Acheron in here when Acheron wasn't paying attention.
Who are you?
It's... No. Is this not a memory?
No, I don't quite think it is.
A memo keeper. Do you serve the Garden of Recollection? Or the Cremators? My name is Constance. A pleasure to meet you. We were supposed to meet in Penacony and spend an unforgettable time together.
I mean, that's very clearly the Dahlia.
But that seems unrealistic.
Yeah.
Dolly is not welcome.
Her
on
name is
Friendship
Constance.
Star, and I don't need a coming-of-age ceremony. And you, I know what you're looking for. Want her secret? I can give it to you. And then, you can enjoy the banquet for me. I wish you unforgettable memories.
Cut the mystical act. I'm absolutely certain you're not thousands of miles away. In that primordial memory zone, my acuity was blocked at every turn. I
Yeah,
thought
that
it was because
adds
of
up
the
better,
family,
actually.
but it turns out there was a colleague present. What brings you here?
My, how aggressive. Are you backed into a corner? Or have you figured something out? What could bring Constance of the Everflame Mansion here?
That's your fatal flaw, mysterious cremator. The Annihilation Gang has always operated in plain sight, with no secrets among its members. And Duke Inferno has never had an offspring named Constance.
Oh? Are you so sure? What if I'm just too capricious and can't help but betray anyone?
That's impossible. The Antimatter Legion has been after her this whole time.
Aren't you the same? The Garden of Recollection launched 14 pursuits trying to erase me. And in that final one, I died right in front of you, didn't I?
It really is you.
Fuck was that?
To interrupt another's reunion. Such a graceless act. But by all means, after this, we'll have ourselves a nice long talk about your ingratitude, my dear cellmate.
So was she not actually his daughter and she just implanted herself like she tried to with the Trailblazer a few times?
That's a peculiar look on your face. Before this, I was always anxious about this moment. Always afraid you might find me frightening.
In an arousing sort of way, yes. You were involved too?
Of course. Everything about Penacony is more important than you think.
I'm more important than you think.
To prevent other terrible outcomes, the Stellaron hunters were forced to use great power.
I suppose maybe some of the bad ends are like, there's nothing the Stellaron hunters can do to prevent those. Like, they literally couldn't prevent the first possible bad end. But some of the others, they prevented so much. Like, they have to leave that to the Trailblazer themselves. Like, one of the bad ends has to be dying to Castorus, because you just keep fucking around during the interrogation. Another bad end has to be, although that isn't supposed to be able to work, so they might have fucked that one up. Another one is leaving, I've already forgotten the name. Leaving the latest place early, like taking the deal and just fucking off. Pretty terrifying.
If you're willing, and if you can endure it, I can keep going. Or perhaps... would you prefer to indulge in my double standards?
You know Black Swan?
Yeah, we were quite close. Don't get the wrong idea from how I phrased it back then.
Y'all were fucking?
I've always thought that when two people are locked in a knife fight, with their blades pressed to each other's throats, they become more intimate than any pair of dancers.
That wasn't a no. Never mind, let's continue.
Now, let's turn our gaze to where the threads of destiny intertwine.
You say so.
Soon after, you finally learn Black Swan's intentions. She made a deal with the IPC to bring you before Aventurine. In order to reclaim Penacony, the IPC had been seeking temporary allies. As a show of initial sincerity, he revealed his discovery to you. The crime scene of Robin's death that was staged by the Fool.
Right.
From
Sparkle did that.
On, Aventurine embarked upon his great gamble.
I remember.
Willing to shatter the cornerstone as precious as life itself, he deceived Sunday with his schemes, earning himself a chance to risk it all. With such a high-stakes gamble, he succeeded in provoking the Emanator's strike. the family's carefully guarded secret was exposed. And you, caught in the eye of the storm, were pulled into the chaos.
But that wasn't a problem for the Trailblazer getting infected with nihility.
But that's all about the living. In the same moment, what became of those within the world of the dead?
Can't say I assumed anything had happened at all.
Miss Robin arrived at Dreamflux Reef ahead of you. But what awaited her wasn't the uncertainty of a gamble, but rather a destined life and a destined death.
Robin's memories are slowly emerging.
Brother, I don't understand. For a bird, does flying also need a why?
Since it falls to us to decide whether to release it back
Oh,
to
the
sky,
birdcage thing again. Okay,
we
sure.
must take responsibility for that choice.
That really sounds like Mr. Gopher would. But I've made up my mind. Let it soar free and wild. If I had feathers and wings like it does, I definitely want to fly. Even if just to try it once.
I mean, you will, but not ones that let you fly, I don't think.
Besides, Big Brother will help it, right?
But
It's truly reassuring to hear such words before parting. Come, Sunday. Your
Merciful
little sister
ferryman?
will be
What?
walking ahead of you now.
Mr. Gopherwood, how did you...
The gods bestowed upon us heavenly fire, and
What?
with it divine tribulations. Let them be, for we are all mortals, born to love and to suffer. Today, more than one little bird will embark on their long journey. How could I miss the moment of your departure? Come here, child. I've prepared a farewell gift for you.
What did she give you? Miss Robin?
Oh, Micah. Ain't seen you in a minute and a half.
sorry, where was I?
In Dream's Edge, a masked fool attacked you and left behind a parting gift.
You were, just kind of standing there staring for a while.
Oh, it's hard to call it a gift. When the fool killed me, they put a mask on my face.
Rude.
But when I woke up in Dreamflux Reef, it was gone, and I couldn't feel any effects from it.
Drink of water.
As for that mask of yours, is it really called the Harmony? The Twin of the Order.
She might be hinting at something, but I still can't figure out what she means.
You didn't assume the order was related when she brought it up?
Speaking of which,
Unprompted?
how is that anomaly of yours doing now?
I'm gradually getting better. There's no denying that Dreamflux Reef also spreads the Harmony, and it hasn't been affected by the family's traitor.
Right, I feel like we didn't quite get that explanation before.
As for my loss of voice, I still need to keep investigating. Perhaps I've been wearing a mask all along, without even realizing it.
If you need any help, just say the word.
Thanks for your help. I'm starting to get familiar with this place. But Dreamflux Reef is so isolated. Is there any way to know what's happening outside? I want to check on my brother's situation.
That's easy. Just head to where all the action is. Want me to show you the way?
I'll take a walk around by myself. Thanks, Mr. Micah.
There we go. Robin, Sound of Descent. Alright, just that little bit to give us a bit more time. I'm happy with that. So, I think we'll call it here. Gonna stop the recording for YouTube here. As always, thank you so much for coming if you came. If you didn't come, you don't get a thank you. Well, bye, YouTube. Merry Christmas.